Welcome to Brooklyn.
I've talked about communication and collaboration a ton. It's starting to be ingrained into the walls of the building. But I think the biggest piece is to be part of something bigger than yourself. It is a partnership here. Kenny would be the first to tell you it's not just about he and I, it's about the whole group. Kenny's got a terrific staff around him, and we're collaborating not only in a silo where it's the coaches in the front office. You know, we're hopefully like this, and we'll continue to grow, and it's going to take time. I like the fact that we don't agree on everything. You know, I think that's important. You know, we should be pushing each other. Our groups should be pushing each other to think a little differently, think a little bit outside the box, and see where we can take this franchise. We've got a diverse group, a multinational group. Guys coming from different cultures in here now, which is terrific. I think that only adds to the culture. The veteran group that we've added, you know, when you talk about Greivis, Vásquez, Jeremy Lin, Trevor Booker, Luis Scola, Randy Foy, those guys have got experiences not only in the NBA but all around the world. They're going to come here and they're going to bring a whole new dimension to the culture here. And of course, other than being completely upstanding citizens, high character individuals, you know, our younger group here can only follow them, and they're great role models for that younger group.
A fun environment to be in. You know, you wake up and you look forward to coming here, being with the guys, getting the work in and being in the trenches together. We have a very diversified, eclectic group, guys from all over, different personalities, but the important things are all the same. You know, we have hardworking, high character, good guys who want to play team basketball, who are unselfish and are looking to be team first.
We see the kind of guys that we need on this team, and we see the kind of guys that are here now with us, and the new coaching staff. And with Sean Marks, he's putting everything into perspective on how he wants this organization to be.
By looking at the guys that he's brought in so far, you can tell that he wants high character guys that's, you know, on the top of the list. Hard workers. We have some young players. And he's brought in some good vets to lead those young players. So that combination right there, I think it's a good start.
And this franchise has the right people, you know, the right GM, the right coach, the right assistant coach, the equipment guy, our doctors. I mean, everybody's working together. We don't know whether we're going to win a championship this year, but we know one thing, that working together, we can accomplish a lot.
Our expectations or our goals are very day-to-day. So how do we be better today than we were yesterday? How do we ingrain our culture a little bit more today than it was yesterday? And that's kind of one of the things that comes with starting new.
The new faces know they have to gel on the court, and it's up to another new face, head coach Kenny Atkinson, to get Brooklyn on the same page.
He's my guy, man. I mean, he's someone that I can just say I go to war for any day. I mean, that's something that you want inside your coach. You want someone that's gonna actually look at it as things like as a player's view, but also someone that's gonna really coach you and want you to do well.
He loves development. He loves to see the growth in guys, and it's like that's what you want. You know, that's what you want to be around. You want to see guys that are like in the gym, like he's running off screen and rolls, passing it. He's active, and you love that in a coach.
I can describe him in one word. Like I can tell you one thing about him: he's humble, humility. Like he's so humble. Like the way he treats people with respect, he just says a lot of, he says a lot about him. There's so many 2 million coaches trying to get a job in the NBA. And he's our head coach for a reason.
You can tell he cares about his players, and that's one thing that I like. I like playing for a coach that you can tell that he cares. So it's off to a great start so far.
We're confident inside the locker room of what we're capable of, and I think we're, no question, looking to surprise people. We're not looking to go out and boast about it or say that, but we're happy where we are flying under the radar right now.
We have a huge challenge ahead of us, and we have a lot of work to be done, but I'm all about challenges. I'm all about being the underdog, and so I love the position I'm in right now.
I think every player on this roster has to prove something. And when you have a team like that, you have guys like, I'm extremely hungry. You know, I want to do well. I want to play basketball. I want to be able to go out there and compete against my teammates and help my teammates in games so we can win games in the NBA.
We got a whole Brooklyn behind us, you know, coming to the game, supporting us. We got our families that represent the organization, so we definitely got to compete for everyone, including ourselves. You know, it's definitely embarrassing to go out and say that we didn't compete, you know, at the end of the day. So just going out there and being able to be like, hey, we gave our all. The outcome may have not been what we expected, but we still, you know, fought to the end.
Despite the low expectations, the Nets feel the pieces are in place and are looking forward to being the league's biggest surprise.
I think we're growing each and every day and we're going in the right direction. But, you know, just coming in, trying to win every game, trying to win every day in practice, trying to go hard every possession, I think that'll put us in the right direction. Just being really competitive, not taking any plays off, not taking any drills off.
Our young guys are scrappy. We have a lot of scrappy guys, and we have a lot of winners on top of that. So with the fact that we have that type of chemistry together and everyone on this team love each other, I think that's something that helps us in the long run.
We don't have any players that have big egos. They're not going to let their egos get in the way. And I think that's the main thing with building a team. If you just have one person that thinks, you know, that they're better than the team and they should get this privilege or that privilege, then there could be a cancer on the team and can make things go downhill. In this team, we don't have one player that's like that.
Our expectations or our goals are very day-to-day. So how do we be better today than we were yesterday? How do we ingrain our culture a little bit more today than it was yesterday?
You can tell that everybody's coming to work. You know, I know, you know, people hit us on Twitter, they write articles about, you know, how we're gonna suck or whatnot. You know, we don't listen to that. You know, we know what we have. We're gonna work hard. We're gonna leave everything on the court, and everything else will take care of itself.